come and tell me that delete this and add this.
He
was aware, he said, if you put these things, the president would pardon you. And then that was the trend, because all those who have spoken have pleaded to the president. So by that, the deductions that I've made out of that was certain that this was, an aspect that they have put in place to just to fool us. Once we have put this thing in, then the president would release us.
But you were not released in the end.
Exactly.
You were prosecuted.
That's true.
Can you kindly tell us the steps that were taken?
We've stayed in jail in Mile 2 Central Prison. Precisely maximum security unit. I was at block number 5. Stayed there for a period of that 90 days.
Just one intervening question. During that 90 days, how many times were you tortured?
I will recount 2 for myself. The day Baba Sao slapped me, and the night Malik Jata and Amadou Badji hit my head against the wall repeatedly before taking me to the beating zone. Those are the 2 occasions. That's the physical torture made on me. Psychologically, I can't count.
Can you give us an example of the psychological torture?
Because mostly these the Jungulars and Omar Koli and others will come to prison to take prisoners out of their cells during the night. And then you can hear that trauma. You can feel it. That was inflicted on the inmates. Because at any time the entrance of maximum security wing is opened, you know that somebody is going to be taken away. People will come with broken legs. People will come with, bloods everywhere on their body being violated. So that alone is a trauma. Those who were there.
So, and this Omar Koli, the guy you call Jar Guide, he'd be the one to open the doors all the time? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Omar Koli ka fome Jar Guide. Atelo moti ba menka wo bunda luyele wato bebang.
Practically, he was not having the key. But the prison officers were having the key. He will be with them to say, open this cell. And he will stand to wait till the person inside comes out. He will instruct for that person to be handcuffed. And then take away.
Would he know that the person taken away would be tortured?
For asikeko aya lonne ko ikanyimmen sambateng ibitali palale.
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Because when I was brought in the other night, it was Omar Koli and another person. I can't remember. Because I couldn't walk.
So they were people who supported me on the other side of Masul. Took me to my cell. So when they opened the door, they just pushed me. I felt on the ground. And then I heard a comment from one saying that leave him to die there because he was the person who caused it for himself. So that was the burning issue of those days. Anytime, because if there will be no torture, you will be taken in the daytime. Anytime you are taken during the night, we all know that that person will be. Yes.
How about your colleagues? What you've just described, did it only happen to you?
No. It was something that almost everybody has gone through. Even those civilian components who were also arrested.
It was modus operandi of the panel. Would you say that this is correct? That the investigations were carried out by a panel comprising questioners, statement takers, and beaters, and confession recorders.
Yes.
In fact, you are saying there was a state apparatus to forcibly or falsely extract a confession out of suspects and broadcast it in public for the gratification of the president.
me ya lonko ye inenele wala ye detendi pour ka kuma kangolu fo nyin kamala isina fintindi jama juberu bunda la wala ka lamoy jamala karola nyimbe pour ka president o jusolandi.
Yes.
Also, there
are practical examples with that happen. And that will suffice answer for you. The question that you have asked. There was an instance when the former IGP Usman Sonko that I think he was, I don't know whether he was then a minister or the time he was making that pronouncement. He said that 5 inmates were taken from the central prison, Mile 2 Central Prison, and they were being transported to Janjambure. The vehicle involved in an accident had, somersaulted, which had, led to the escape of the prisoners who were, the detainees who were being transported to Janjambure. That was a complete lie.
Why do you say that?
No, then we were all tortured. For us to, run, even to move with our own legs like that easily is practically impossible. You need to have support. And then, for somebody's hands to be cuffed at the back, to run away, from the securities without being caught, it's a complete fantasy. So you can see the way they can frame and paint a story about a person which is unfounded.
Those 5 people, do you remember their names?
Yes.
Who are they?
NIA, Dabamarena.
NIA,
The armed forces you have.
So Jarola Carola, yes, remember je,
001 Ba.
What's his first name?
Alphaba.
Then you have Second Lieutenant Ibulo. You have Second Lieutenant Alaji Sise.
Lieutenant Alaji Sise.
Then you have Sergeant Malafikor.
And in Sergeant Malafikor.
Those are the 5. They were the 5 people who were taken away.